Hello, welcome to Chelsea the Whole Life. I'm sure you know that the political terrain in Nigeria is becoming quite interesting every day, or if you will, in every passing second of the day. Because for the very first time, I'm sure you're going to be witnessing a race that's going to be very tight. That even political watchers like us and political journalists is even becoming increasingly difficult for us to be able to let you know exactly where the pendulum might swing as events unfold. When Atiku emerged as the flag bearer of the PDP, who said, well, that's a force to be reckoned with, then everyone was waiting for APC, which is the ruling party, and then Asiwaju Bola Tinubu emerged in that contest. The very moment he emerged, then suddenly people remembered Peter Obi. Well, who is Peter Obi? Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, Southeast Nigeria, for 8 years, because he spent 2 terms. He incidentally was the governor who brought about the staggered election that you have in Nigeria today, because when he was impeached, the court later said his impeachment was unconstitutional, so he has to be reinstated. Because of that, his tenure had to count from that day that the court reinstated him. So gubernatorial election of Anambra today doesn't run the same time as that of general election. So he started that, the Edo followed, and then Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, and all that. So that's why you have staggered election. Now, going back to Obi again, Obi has become a force to be reckoned with. I can tell you that because as we speak, even the Asiwaju's camp is finding Obi's emergence or Obi's growing popularity very unsettling. I can tell you that because I'm a political watcher. Not only that, the Atiku camp of PDP is also finding Obi's growing popularity very unsettling. Same thing as Kwakwanso of the NPP, that's New Nigerian People's Party, is also finding Obi's increasing popularity very unsettling. So everyone is talking about Obi. Obi had become a very beautiful bride. And before now, nobody reckoned with him. When he left the PDP, people just hiss and say, oh, good riddance to bad rubbish. But not now, I can tell you that, because as we speak, the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, which is the party of Kwakwanso is raising the flag of NNPP, and he has his own dominance right there in Kano State, with 44 local government. You have Jigawa and some states in the northwest. Right now, they are in talks with Obi's Labour Party. Not only that, Atiku of the PDP is also in talks with Obi's Labour Party. Suddenly, Labour Party has become the beautiful bride of all the parties. Now, the reason is very simple. When you look at what's happening today, particularly among the youth, we can call this the increasing level of youth awareness and youth interest in the politics of Nigeria, and electioneering, you can see that as maybe NSAS Part 2. Now, they are looking at the increasing interest of the youth of Nigeria today, particularly of the southern extraction. They're finding that unsettling because, as you know, everybody's talking about go and get your PVC. That's the card that is required for you to be able to vote in Nigeria. So before now, the youth did not even seem to be interested in who goes in there, because they felt that even when they cast their vote will not count and their vote will not be counted. But this is not the case now. Everything is changing, and the popularity of Obi is something that the youths are taking very seriously. Don't also forget that even churches, particularly some Orthodox churches, Catholic in the lead of that, are asking people not to step into the premises except they provide their privacies. What does that tell you? It tells you that the level of awareness is increasing, which of course is unprecedented. And they are seeing that everyone is talking about Peter Obi as an alternative to the establishment. Because political watchers are seeing Atiku, having been there, two-time vice president, he's been there since 1989, if I'm not mistaken. He was there in 1992 when the military government of Babangida attempted to force upon Nigerians diarchy. Of course, what diarchy means is that the fusion of civil rule and military rule. Atiku also was there. And that was the very first time that Bola Ahmed Tinubu got voted for as a senator representing Lagos State. So those two political bigwigs have been there for as long as that. Obi, on the other hand, may be said to be a new entrant into the fray, but though not that new. But going back again to the unsettling nature of Obi's rising popularity, the question I'm going to be asking is that if Obi eventually accepts the handshake, in the manner of speaking, of the NNPP, for there to be a fusion of Labour Party and that party, What would that mean to the obedient movement? Obedient movement means that a lot of people want the Obi presidency because they feel that it's only his government that can bring about a change from what you have, a change from this 16 years government of PDP, and they also find that it's going to be a change from the 8 years of APC after 2023. And these parties, NNPP, PDP, and APC, appear to find very unsettling. Okay, so what does it mean? If Obi accepts that merger between NPP and his party, Labour Party, what would that mean? Would it be an end to the rising interest of the youth who want an Obi to be on the driver's seat rather than being a spare tire, which of course Vice President and Deputy Governors of Nigeria appear to be? Please drop your comments on the comment section. Let's have a robust discourse. And then don't forget, you can always share the content and of course follow, so that as we continue this countdown to the 2020 general elections, I will ensure that I carry you along. Please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to follow this page. Thank you.